Hi Hermann, welcome to your show back. And it's very fantastic that we are today going to talk about heredity, and it's very important topic, especially when you are breeding related to birds. You must know the heredity of the bird. Now we
Yes.
will tell everyone that how much important it is, so people may know that they should have deep detail about heredity if they want to be a good breeder.
You must know basic information about heredity, because if you don't know this knowledge, you can't breed. You don't be successful.
Okay,
I
so
give you a little example. At last of October, I saw the first emerald cockatiels, but it's not good in height, not good in condition, too much short, maybe missed so.
yes.
And people ask me how can we do higher, how can we make better condition, and I asked them, what's the heredity of this bird? They don't know what I'm talking about.
Yes, that's true. Because we are having emeralds of lesser size, because we do not know the complete heredity of the bird, and we
So
are facing a lot.
let me give you example. At this time, I know emerald heredity is recessive. So you have to take normal gray, but big gray, into the emerald, and then all sons and daughters are split of them, and so you can go on, and you
Okay,
will be better in emerald.
okay. Actually, I have already asked you this question. I'm repeating it again. That was in our previous session. That few people in Pakistan do say that emeralds cannot have pieds, or emerald do not have splits. But you are saying adding a split would make it a more better mutation than it is
Yes,
currently.
you got it. You got it.
Okay. So now we are going to take the first question that we have. That is,
Okay.
what is heredity? The definition of heredity.
Also, you must know heredity. Basic information is also needing if you want to breed with birds. We have 4 forms of heredity.
Okay.
And what means heredity? It's put in DNA, any information about bird and color and so on.
Okay.
So we have 4 forms.
Okay.
No. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay. So what chromosomes male and female carries?
You must know there are one difference. If a male have chromosome ZZ and a female have chromosome ZV.
ZV.
W, sorry.
ZV. ZW. You can call it
W,
V.
yes.
Some people do pronounce W as V2. So there isn't any issue. You can call it
Yes,
V2. Okay.
you understand.
I got the point. So what is sex-linked heredity? Can you explain it with some examples? Sex-linked heredity.
I will. You must know the male has 2 Z chromosomes, while the female has 1 Z chromosome and 1 W chromosome.
Okay.
Only the Z chromosome can carry genes like A, B, or B. The V chromosome is too small to carry many genes.
Okay.
Males can be normal carriers or affected, with females can be only normal or affected.
Okay.
Try all possible combination for practice.
Okay.
Females can never be carriers of heterozygotes from a certain condition. Example, purple color in birds.
Okay.
ZB or ZBW.
Okay.
It's green bird.
Okay. Green bird.
Z little b is green bird carry heredity zygote for purple gene.
Okay, that's good.
So Z little b, or Z little bw, like purple bird.
Okay. So can you give example of dominant heredity?
Which one?
Dominant heredity.
Dominate.
Dominant.
Oh, dominate. You see color in bird.
Okay.
maybe blue is dominate.
Okay.
Most time green is dominate over blue.
Okay. In other birds, green is dominant. In budgerigars, it is dominant. In
Yes.
ringnecks and raw, it is dominant.
Yes,
And
yes.
in cockatiels, gray is dominant.
Yes, you're right. You got it.
Okay. So can you explain the dominant gene with some examples like you gave for a recessive one?
Wait. I must check.
Okay.
Oh. Sorry, need a little time.
Okay. Take your time. You can figure out. It's on third page.
So I have it.
Okay.
The second one is a dominate heredity. ZZ male, ZW is female.
Okay.
The male, only the Z chromosome can carry genes like A, B, or little b.
Okay.
With sex-linked dominant traits, male can be normal or affected, and females can be normal or affected. Neither sex can be carriers. Example, orange color in birds.
Okay.
ZB or ZBW is green bird.
Okay.
Z little b is orange. This bird only has one copy of the orange gene, but since that gene, the bird is orange. To differentiate this form of orange bird from an orange bird with two copies of the orange gene, it can be termed an orange heterozygote.
Okay.
So result is Z little b, or Z little bw is orange bird.
Okay. I will also share the complete article at end so people can read that out because they may not have complete information just by listening our voices. They need to see other options too.
Maybe you can you can put the documentation online so that people can read.
I will put documentation online. Moreover, I will prepare a slideshow of it, and
It's okay.
I will post that slideshow in end of video so people can go through it, because we cannot give all examples in just one video session because there are many examples in it.
Yes, you're right.
Okay, so now we are moving toward the recessive, you can say heredity. What is recessive heredity?
For an offspring to be produced that shows a recessive mutation, both of the parents must be at least split to the mutation. Both males and females may be split to a recessive mutation. You have no way of knowing what mutations, if any, the parents may be split to unless you know what mutations their parents were. Okay. There's one exception to this, in that a bird that is split to pied will generally have yellow or white in the case of white face. Make markings on the back of the head.
Okay, that's a basically point here at the back of the head.
Yes,
at the back of head, that's a lining.
Yes.
Moreover, we can judge in cockatiels if a bird is split to white face or pearl, it has a white lining after the cheek patch.
You can see, but you must check with breeding. You cannot be sure. You must test it about breeding.
We need to do it test breed to make ourselves more clear, or we can go towards the DNA. Complete DNA information, which also checks the split mutation of it.
Yes, you got it. You're right.
Okay. One more thing. Do fallow splits or emerald splits have any kind of sign? I'm talking about cockatiels. Do fallow splits or emerald splits do have any kind of sign to tell either they are fallow splits or emerald splits?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
I am asking that. People generally ask me, are there any kind of signs that we can check either the bird is split of some bird or not?
No. No, I'm not sure about this. You can't see if a bird is split fellow or maybe emerald. You must test it. You must trust the breeder. If he tells you this normal gray one is split in emerald, you have to trust him. But you must check.
Okay. That's why I asked you, because many people in Pakistan are asking me that please do tell us how to check a bird, either is it split or not visually. So I'm always responding to them that there is no sign of checking a bird in any mutation, either it is split to some or not, except pied or purred birds. There are only signs of pied or purred birds. There are no signs of checking either it is split to any bird or not.
You must know I'm breeding Phobos celestis long time, and I can see if this bird is split. But nobody else can see, only me. Because I do it many long time, I know exactly about my birds, and so I can see. But it's very, very difficult.
Okay. So now we are moving toward our last topic, that is related to heredity, that is intermediate inheritance. How you describe this?
It's the last one form of inheritance. This form is a form between dominant and recessive. So far at this time is only the dark factor known, but it's only a factor. Can be one or double factor. As example, green, dark green, olive. As example, blue, dark blue, mauve.
Okay, got it. One more thing I would like to point it out in especially an example of a bird, which is basically either double factor dominant silver, or you can say the cream face. Cream face is co-dominant and co-recessive. You are talking about this thing, the bird which carries
you're right.
recessive gene and dominant gene, carrying both genes.
Yes, you're right. You understand.
Okay. So is there anything you want to convey to people of Pakistan and people of world so they may know how important it is to consider heredity, and especially buying a bird from a breeder who has the complete record of his bird, so they may know what they are breeding?
Breeding of birds is you must have many trustment to other breeders. Maybe they told the truth, maybe they lie to you. You must trust and check.
Okay. So Hermann, can you tell us how important it is to ring the bird? Put a ring in the leg of a bird so you can identify it.
Yes, in Germany, because also in whole Europe, is unnecessary that it's necessary, and
it's
necessary to ring the bird, because if you don't ring the bird, you can't go to bird show.
Okay. Are you people putting ring in your birds that are not for show, but they are for general purpose? Are you putting ring to them also?
Yes, we do. We can get rings from our bird society, and we will ring the birds when they are young, and you can never remove this ring from feet.
Okay, you are using close rings.
Yes. Okay. Only close ring.
Only close ring. Okay, Hermann, let me make it clear one thing to you, that previously I do not have knowledge that how rings are made or how they are going to go. When I bought my emerald splits for the first time, I thought that they should be differentiated with something, so I figured out a ring. Then I started placing ring to my birds which were of either emerald, dominant silver, or fallow, or cream face. But once I was sitting and I was thinking that why I'm not putting rings to my birds that are of normal category, which I do sell it to shop. So I started thinking that I should put rings to them also, because I should know about the details of them too. So
it's a very good idea.
I should keep the record of every bird that I am breeding, so I may know what the bird produces and what the chick is carrying the gene. So whenever I am selling it to either to a shop person, either to a person who is operating a shop, he must know, or a person, if somebody contacts me after a long time, he must know that I am the breeder of the bird, and this bird carries these genes in him. So do you think it is a good idea to ring your normal birds also so you can keep the record of it?
It's a very good idea. You must know I breed birds maybe since 50 years, and all my birds are ringed with closed ring.
Okay.
My breeder number in it, the year of birth is in it, and account number in it. So
Okay.
everybody knows my number is 28040 in Germany.
Okay.
And you get a bird with this ring, you can be sure it's breeding by me.
Okay. One more thing, that few people in Pakistan are selling show class birds that are non-ring show class. They do not have ring in their leg. So do you think they are worthwhile to buy a bird which is of exhibition quality either in bajrigars or in cockatails, but they are not carrying any ring or they are not carrying any previous verification?
It's better to ring the birds. To buy birds, they are ringed. You can be more trustful.
Okay. If someone says that these birds belong to a European line, but the birds are not ringed, that means he may be cheating. You are saying this.
Maybe he will betray you.
Okay. One more thing. Does every bird that come from European side or from a breeder that is of a good name, that means that every bird of his would be of a good quality, or there are some birds that are of not that much good quality?
Not all birds are in very good quality. Also in Europe, you have bad birds, you have very beautiful birds, you have good show class birds, but in bird show, only show class birds will come.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time.
No
Today
problem.
the session was very interesting and something that is not known to many people. We have talked about heredity. Next time we will discuss more things that are related to it, and we will keep on doing this kind of thing so we can promote the hobby not just in Pakistan or in Europe but all around the world, and people can know about it. So thank you much.
It's
Thank you
okay.
very much for your time.
No problem.
Okay, Allah Hafiz. From this recording, Allah Hafiz.
Okay.